Alright, something a little different today. I got this old chair here. It used to be the wife's grandmother's chair, so it's probably from the 50s. So it's got a few miles on it, and it looks like it's original upholstery, because it's actually, you know, you think of vinyl and stuff, but this is almost like plastic. And they got the batten in there and stuff like that. So looks like it used to have a piping on the side here, a bead going around, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But Daddy Dirt Bike sits in this every engine night, and he likes it, so the least I could do is maybe clean it up, make it look good, and maybe put about 2 inches of foam in there, make it a little more comfortable for him. So I sort of made a pattern here, and like I say, I'm going to tuft it. I don't know how well you can see them pencil lines, but we're just going to put some tufts in there. We're not going to get crazy with it. We're just going to make the seat's going to be white, and the border around is going to be turquoise. Give it them 50s colors, and we're going to call that good. So let's put it up on the table here, and we'll take it apart. It's interesting. This piece of plywood, the seat is, they actually routed out here. That's how they used to do work back in the 50s. And here they drilled it out and actually put a nut and a bolt. You know, nowadays the Chinaman would just throw that on top, screw that metal on there, and put a lag bolt in the back here, and call it good. And I hope it lasted a couple weeks. Like I say, this thing's probably from the 50s, so you know, it's got to be a good 70 years old or so. Alright, I'm going to put you on a tripod and we'll start unscrewing this thing. Alright, yeah, these Phillips heads, they look a little different. They don't look like your modern Phillips head. This one looks a little bent. I guess I'll reuse that. It's funny. It's I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's actually wore down here. I guess just from all the friction over the years. Interesting. Alright, let me see how these back bars. I don't imagine these being too tight. These are just regular head. Well, there we go. Same with that. Got a little wear mark where it went through the metal. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to take them off and I'll turn these back on. I don't want to waste too much of your time because we got a lot to do. You know, we got to cut the foam and put the pleats in and do the sewing and stuff. So we're not going to spend too much time on this, filming this kind of stuff. Alright. Alright, got the seat out. Now we got to take this fabric off, or whatever it is, plastic fabric, whatever you want to call it. But I have this staple remover. My buddy 357 Magdad, he restored this on his channel and gave it to me. And I use this thing all the time. And it's probably just as old as this seat, if not older. But it works great. Stand them all up like that, and then just take these needle nose and pull them right out. So, thanks for that, Magdad. I use this thing all the time. Alright, let me finish taking these staples out, and then we'll see what we got here. Alright, I got that cover off. It was a little tough. I had to cut it off because this plastic stuff sort of, it must have, from the heat over the years, made it take shape of the wood. But here's something interesting. I don't know if this plywood is hardwood or something, but right, this thing's got to be 70 some years old. Absolutely no delamination on it at all. And I don't know what this green is. Like I say, this might be hardwood or something. Maybe you furniture guys or wood guys tell me tell me what it is. But even they routed the edges on here, right? Who does that? I'll tell you who does that. The Craftsman from 70 years ago. And right here where they put these two pieces of wood together, this green wood. I don't know what the green wood is. Somebody tell me what that is too. But they actually put a piece of masking tape or something here, and the masking tape is still sticking. It's actually in good shape. And then they even have this piece of cardboard, just one piece of cardboard stapled down where the holes were. I guess that was to keep the batten in there so it wouldn't squish you out or whatever. Which that's good. We can use that because we're going to put foam on there, and that'll give us a little air release when somebody plops their ass down on it. Looks like maybe some mice got to it over the years. Tried to get in there, but that's you ain't gonna find a piece of plywood like that anywhere. All right, let me get some foam and we'll cut it to size. Enough yapping. All right, I'm gonna try and cut a hunk out of this without unraveling this whole thing. Okay. Alright. Finish cutting this and see if we get a little 12-inch piece out of there. Alright. That ought to do. Alright, I guess we'll take this off. See how this is held together. I'll probably put bigger nails on the back here, or whatever they call them. Okay. Somebody's going to be tough. Alright, let me take this little back panel off and then we'll see what we got. Alright, we got that all nailed, and interesting what they did here. They put like a little piece of plywood filler piece in there, so it would give you a little smoother transition behind that panel. Interesting, the craftsmanship they put into this little, I think it's a kid's high chair. That's something else. That's only a piece of cardboard, but I'll probably replace that with a thin piece of fiberglass, and that'll give it even better transition. So, all right, let's unscrew that and take that panel off. All right, almost there. I was just thinking of something. Once I redo this upholstery, now I'm going to have to polish up this chrome. I didn't think of that. You don't think of that kind of stuff. Alright. I'm going to have to unstaple that and then peel that back, so I'll turn it back on when I'm done. Alright, got all that upholstery taken off of there, and here's something interesting. They must have taped the edges here because they were a little rough, just to protect them from ripping the material, and this tape is probably over 70 years old or so, and it's still holding on. You know, if I tried to untape that, I couldn't do it. Imagine that. I can't. Oh, here you go. I just grabbed the corner. Yeah, and it will come off, but still stuck there after 70 some years. I can't tape a car up before I paint it without the tape falling off nowadays. Before you get to paint it. Incredible. Alright, let's get some material and we'll put some pleats in it. Alright, you know, cutting the foam for the back. I don't want you hate to unravel this whole thing because it blows up and then you can't compress it to what it was. This back is only going to be 1 inch. Even right now, it's still a little compressed. Yeah, it's compressed to less than ½ inch, but it'll blow itself up. See, it says 1 by 24 by 72. But anyway, this stuff this cuts easy enough with the scissors. You guys ever see a ruler like this? It's floppy. It's meant to go around radiuses and stuff. You can't do that with a regular ruler. It's pretty cool. It's got the stop on there, and then it's got a little break on the bottom if you just want to hold it for a second, and then let it in easy. Got a pencil sharpener on the bottom, and it's got a little white thing here you can write your measurements on, and then a clip you can open and close instead of the other kind where you have to jam it on you. Pretty neat. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys that want something like that. Alright, where were we at? We can cut this up. Like I say, you can just cut this with the scissors instead of using the turkey slicer. Alright, there you go. We'll leave that, and then tomorrow, I'm going to see. We'll see how much that blows up. Like I say, right now it's getting bigger and bigger. It's up to almost 5/8 of an inch now. Yeah, it'll blow up. There we go. Yeah, the back doesn't have to be as thick as the bottom. Alright, let's find some material. Alright, I got all my fabric cut here in the foam. This is special foam. It has cloth on the back. This darker thing is they call it scrim foam, and it's got cloth on the back so the stitch will hang to it, hold on to it. So I'm going to this doesn't have to be on all that great. Just has to hold it in place so we can stitch it. Alright, probably should wait a little longer, but it's okay, right? To this side. Alright, this is the bottom panel. Oh! You don't worry about the glue up here because I got way more material than I need on here. I'm only going to need maybe right about here. Alright, maybe we'll see you inside when we start stitching it up. Alright, we're all set up here. We'll run a few lines here and then continue on our own. Alright, here we go. clippers here, my cutters. Alright. I'm liking that. I'll put a lock stitch on there because I'm going to go across the back. Alright, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing, so I only got a couple more to do on this, and then we'll do the big one here. Alright, we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. I don't know, maybe you can see right now. It's looking pretty good. I'll see you in the garage. Alright, I put my seat here right on top of the pleats that I made. I put a mark on. I put a center mark on the seat, and a center mark on here. And now I'm just gonna, I want to put a 1/2 inch border around there so I can use that to sew. Alright, let me throw you up on a tripod and we'll show you how we do that. Alright, yeah, some people like to use a 3/8 edge or a 1/4 inch, and some people use a 1/2 inch, and that's what I use. And I got a washer here, a thick washer, and the edge is exactly a 1/2 inch, so I just stick that in there. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. And I'll go around this thusly. And that'll give me exactly a 1/2 inch. Oh, I messed up there. Went under my seat. So I will fix it. There we go. Yeah, this is space pen. This washes right off with water. All right. See, now I can cut that, and it'll be exactly what we need for the seat. All right. Don't go too far. All right. I'd make sort of a crown here for this. Put my piece of foam on here, and then this piece here. And I put lines on here, center it up, so let's give it a try. Seems to be working. Alright, looks good. Alright, we'll cut that out. Cut it out. Alright, yeah, I just sewed this backrest and trimmed off the excess here as close as I could to the thing, and I even put a little French stitch in the back here and reinforced it. Not that you needed it, but it didn't hurt, so let's see how well our corners came out. This one was a pain in the balls because it was such tight corners. Well, whew, thought I had a bad corner there, but it was okay. Alright. Oh yeah, wow, they came out nice. Yeah, that'll stretch over nice. And this is on the bottom. You won't see that. Alright, let me get this one ready. I already cut the skirt off. I just got to I staple instead of pinning it in there. I staple it in because it's just easy to take the staples out as it is to take the pins out. So let me get this one ready. This one actually should be easier because the radius is much bigger. You know, when you get a tight radius like that, man, it's tough to get around the corner. All right. Let me get that ready, and then we'll turn you back on and go through some stitching. Alright, let's give this a try. Remember, I'm not an upholsterer, I just play one on YouTube. Roll up our sleeves here. Alright, I'm going to start here right at the seam. I already sewed that seam up. I'm going to take it slow. Lock stitch here. corner here. Take your time. Got a staple in the way. Get that staple out of the way. Another turn. I don't know how much you guys can see because of this flap here, but it is what it is, right? Let's go. Watch your fingers. Okay. Coming to the finish line. See how she looks. You guys still there? All right. Looking pretty good. Nice, nice. No wrinkles, no nothing. Alright, we're liking it. Alright, I'm gonna put a French stitch on this and lock that down nice. Alright, I'll see you guys out in the garage after we finish that. And then I gotta trim all this. I don't even have to pull them staples, I just have to trim that close and staples come out with it. Alright, we'll see you guys in the garage. Alright. Yeah, I just checked the time on this video and it's getting pretty lengthy. It's, I think it's closed in 45 minutes or so. But anyway, yeah, I put the French stitch on this and that came out nice. This is the back of the seat here. That's the front. Actually, if I put two seams, like right about here, one here and one here, the seams would have been hidden by the chrome bar. But I'm okay with that, right? You're not going to see that. Plus it looks good. I like that top stitch. Alright, so like I say, this thing's getting a little lengthy, and we still have a lot of work to do. We still have to shape the foam a little bit and do some more stuff. So what do you guys say? Enough of this? Alright, we'll see you in the next one.